What are you getting ready to do next? Wonders of the Wild?
Yes.
What kind of show is that?
It has a lot of animals in it.
Yeah, animals? It's not a car show or anything like that, is it? No? You're kind of warm today, aren't you?
Wake up yet, partner? And well, but goodness gracious, what do you guys think of Albert though? Isn't he adorable? Here, give me back to your daddy. He's, you know, our luck, as soon as he goes back there, he's going to be fully awake and cranked up. He has an on and off switch and there's nothing in between. Let's see here. The next animal is the one that our ushers have pre-selected some helpers to come up here on stage to help me with this next animal. So if I could get those people to use the steps on either side, and what I want you guys to do is to come up here and stand shoulder to shoulder. You're going to put your hands out in front of you, and everyone will get a chance to hold something. And why don't you stand right here in the middle for me, partner? And you guys put your hands out in front of you just like this. And you guys have no clue what you volunteered for, do you? Well, Andrea has something for us, and it just happens to be an Albino Burmese Python. And all I want you guys to do is to hold this snake without changing the expression on your face. Think you can do that? That's a pretty good expression already. All right, here we go. Stand right up here for me. There you go. All right, here we go. Go ahead and put your hands out in front of you. All right. There we go. It's awesome. You know, you are by far the most excited person to hold this snake yet. But this snake's name, by the way, is Julius Squeezer. And the reason I gave him that name is the way a snake like this kills his food is he grabs a hold of it. He grabs a hold of his prey with his head, wraps his body around it, and squeezes till it can't breathe anymore. Make you feel any better being on this end? No, not really. But don't worry, I just fed him, so this isn't the dangerous end. That is. But let me ask you guys, what does it feel like? What do you think? Squishy? That's good. Is he warm? Is he cold? Cold, that's right. Well, see, snakes are cold-blooded animals, so they get their body temperature from the surrounding environment. They're usually very cold to the touch. But let me ask you something important, though. Is it wet in any way? It's not wet or slimy, is it? It is smooth, and it is shiny, but it's not slimy. It's a misconception about snakes. And you see, I look in the audience, I see lots of people that have funny looks on their face, and maybe it's that they need a good reason to like snakes. So hopefully I can give you that reason. Because snakes can get into dens and burrows of animals like mice and rats, and they can catch them where they hide and where they breed. But what's much more important is the fact that most of the time snakes are immune to the diseases that rodents might carry. So every time that one eats an infected mouse or rat, you're stopping the spread of disease to people. And you know, I asked this young lady at one of our other programs what she thought it felt like, and she said, you know, mister, it feels just like a snake. I thought that was a good observation, but how about a round of applause for our brave volunteers? Rebekah, I need you to hang out here for just a second. The rest of you guys can use the steps on either side, and you can go ahead and have a seat. I need you to stand here in the middle for me. And I get the feeling that you don't really have a reason to like a snake, do you? No. Well, you're in luck, because today I'm going to give you that reason. Because if you will hold this snake all by yourself, Andrea will give you a free tiger t-shirt. What do you think, audience? Should you give it a shot?
Do it, Rebekah! Do it!
Should you give it a try?
Come on, Rebekah!
I'll tell you what if I hold the head? Is that fair? Okay, good. Well then, all I need you to do is stand on the trap door. It's right next to the blood stains. That's where the last kid stood. No, I'm just kidding. Am I making you nervous? It's awful mean. All you have to do is hold this snake while the audience is applauding. Is that fair? Okay. Here you go, Andrea. Why don't you take that end? And here we go. Oh, all right. Let's hear it for Rebekah. There you go. Still
Good job,
with me?
Rebekah. Good job.
Okay. You gonna make it?
Good job, Rebekah.
What's that? Say that again. Okay. So, what do you think? You have to let go of my snake. That's an experience you'll never forget. So, did she earn a t-shirt? Notice how quick she is to exit that time. I've either cured her fear of snakes or I've probably scarred her for life. I'm not certain which. But either way, this is a show she'll never forget.
Great job, everybody, and thanks for coming to the Wonders of the Wild. And remember, let's always enjoy and take care of our natural world.
How about a thank you to Tim Seegers for his help here today? Thanks a lot, Tim. Ladies and gentlemen, we are PAWS, Parks and Wildlife Services. If you like our message and liked our animals and would like to help us help the environment, after the program we have hats and t-shirts over here for only $10. The money goes to help support our educational efforts and to take care of our animals, and I'll be happy to sign them if you like. But let me at least ask you this. Have you enjoyed seeing these animals here today? Thanks for being a wonderful audience. Stay wild, everyone.
This is a lot bigger.
Okay, so you have a large and a small, so that's $20.
It says, stay wild and thanks for your help.
Thank you.
You're awful brave. I didn't know if you were going to do that there for a second. You had second thoughts there, huh?
These are all adults. These are my kids. We're just running low. We haven't got.
I really appreciate that. I'm an avid hunter and a land surveyor, and that helps out a lot with the hunting and stuff. You know.
Well, you know, what's funny is I've actually gone to lots of hunting conventions and outdoors conventions, and one of the best conservation groups in the nation and the best funded are the hunters. Ducks Unlimited, the quail hunters, even the North American
NWTF. I'm a member of that.
Just, I mean, the deer hunters, buckmasters contributes like hundreds of thousands.
They do.
And you know, it's those people that set aside the food plots and the conservation areas where they build their hunting territories for those type of animals. And you know, thanks to them, that you know, between regulating herd populations and also just the comeback of quail, one time were just disappeared in the United States. And for example, in Georgia, the quail hunting plantations by prescribed burning and food plots and that sort of thing, they've come back by thousands.
That's good to hear. We're lacking to some degree in Missouri, but we're making efforts.
That's, you know, someone had told me about that the quail at one time were quite prevalent here.
Yes.
Talk loud.
We got to hold a. Pretty old now. Well, a whole bunch of kids. We each held a python.
What was it? A Burmese python? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was yellow.
Or no, wait, an albino. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and Rebekah held it by.
Let's hear it, Rebekah.
The mouth. And I hold it by the end.
What end?
The end at the tail.
Didn't you hold the head end?
Yeah, the head. No, I didn't. Yeah, you held by the head.
You had the head, sweetheart. I'll show you when we get back home. I'll show you the video. So what'd you think of it? Huh?
I liked it.
You did? You liked it? Look at the camera. Did you like it?
Yes.
Okay. That's a wrap.